Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kimmy. I'm actually outside right now just enjoying this beautiful weather. Hopefully it won't be 40 degrees. And it's just the best way to get a natural light too, so I thought why not. I used Blood Sugar by Jeffree, and if you're interested in how I got this look, then keep on watching. So the very first thing that I went into was this eye primer from P. Louise Academy in the shade Rude Boy Red. I got this from Morphe.com, and it's a red base to help red eyeshadows really pop. The very next thing I did was I actually went into the palette and I used the shade called Prick, and I went over that base and tried to blend it all out, and basically that's the only color that I used up until the next one, but I really packed this on and made sure that everything was nice and blended. I went into the tape that I'm using just so I can get that clean, nice line, and it's a little curved and messed up right now, but Prick really blends it out. The next color that I'm going into in this palette is called Cherry Soda. It's a little deeper red, and I'm using that on the outer corner to deepen it and give it some depth and really bring this eye look to life. So I'm going in now with the first brush that I used with Prick. I did not tap back into the palette with that. I am just making sure that Cherry Soda and Prick are all blended together, and I am going back in with Cherry Soda to make sure that it's deep and just getting to the color and pigmentation that I really want. Now I am taking a smaller blending brush, and you can't really see it, but it's in the very top right dark purple. It's called Cola, and I am making sure it's just a dark purple, and it is just giving more depth to the eye look, and it's getting deeper, and it's looking a lot better. My boyfriend came in and was staring at me, and I was like, what are you doing? I'm recording a video, so hopefully you can't hear that. And now what I am doing is I am going in with the color Cherry Red that I will pop in here, and I'm just going over that with more Cola. P.S. I'm an idiot. That was not cherry soda. That was blood sugar. What I'm doing now is I'm taking a Q-tip and some makeup remover, and I am wiping away all that excess shadow so that way I can get that cut crease. You guys, the whole time I was doing this, I was holding my breath. Like, you could feel my heart beating through my chest because the whole time I'm like, I cannot mess up. Because, fun fact, I totally messed up my eye, the other eye that I did, and this is not how I intended for the look to come out, but I was already committed, and I was not about to start over because I was already like an hour in. And so this is what's happening. I'm holding my breath. My face is inside the mirror, trying really hard to make sure that this comes out somewhat decent. So bear with me. Bear with me. So now what I'm doing is I am taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills number 3 brush, and I am taking some P. Louise Makeup Academy concealer. I think this is like Rumor 1. It's actually white. And I am carefully lining out where I want the glitter and the bottom shadow to be. Once again, I am holding my breath, and you guys, this is just, my life shouldn't be this stressful. Like, I shouldn't stress out over makeup, but I did, but it was worth it. And I cleaned up the shadow way higher than my actual crease because I do have hooded eyes, and I'm lining that way higher than my actual crease. You can see where my actual crease is. If I did it there, you would never be able to see anything. And this just gives the mirage that I have a bigger eyelid than I actually do. So that is what I'm doing now. Now I'm taking this brush that I got out of one of my Naked palettes, and I am just spreading that P. Louise base all over my eyelid, getting it prepped for the shimmer shade. And by the way, don't mind my hair. I haven't brushed it yet. Hair's last. That's the last thing on my to-do list. Ooh, yep, I'm taking another deep breath because, y'all, this is so stressful. I am now going back in with blood sugar, and I am deepening that outer corner back up, make sure that there's some eyeshadow, and I am just going back and forth between blood sugar and cola just to make sure that the shadows are in depth and pigmented, and basically I'm just going back and forth until I get to the color that I want. Now I am taking a small blending brush, and I am taking the color Cola, and I'm just going to lightly, like I am barely touching my lid, blend over the cut crease just to add some depth and dimension. You'll hear me say depth a lot because that's what we're doing here. Now I'm taking the opposite side of that Naked palette brush that I used to wipe the concealer on, and I am taking the shade Donor, and I'm putting that on the outer part of my lid, and it's just, against that red, that gold, you guys, is giving me life. And now on the inner part of my lid, I am taking the color Sweetener, and I am blending the Donor and Sweetener together and making sure that that is all nice and it's a nice transition. And I'm just going back and forth to make sure like the blood sugar, Donor, Sweetener is nice and blended together. And now what I'm doing is I'm just taking my finger and blending all those shades together, just so, like I said, it's a nice transition. I had to look and make sure that it looked even. Mind me. I just used that damn eyeliner and I couldn't find it, so I was very happy. So what I'm using is the Urban Decay glitter liner in the color Midnight Cowboy, and I am just lining that little cut crease part that I did and just packing the shit out of the glitter with it. And now I am taking a big, fat, fluffy brush, and I am just making sure all that is blended together. I may have got glitter on my eye, but don't worry, I fixed it later. But just so that way it's just not so like a pop of red. Alright, and I'm going to pop on some mascara, eyeliner, and lashes off camera, and here's the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please like this video and come back next time. I usually post about once a week, and here she is.